Good morning. The Committee on Parole is called to order. Today is Thursday, May 25th of 2023. We are situated at headquarters in Baton Rouge. Will the staff in headquarters please identify yourselves? Paula Williams. Your panel today is consists of Pearl Wise, and to my left is Mr. Roche, to my right is Mr. Freeman. Our first location is Union Parish Detention Center. Would you please give us your name and your DOC number?
Trent Barlow, 722-853.
Thank you, Trent. Is any staff members in there with you?
Yes, ma'am.
I say it one more time, sir.
Sergeant Hill.
Thank you, Sergeant Hill.
Yes, ma'am.
Just this morning. Okay, Trent, I'm gonna call you by your first name because I can't do the second name. I would just give you something to laugh about.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me explain the process to you. I'm gonna read some information into the record. Afterwards, we're gonna conduct the interview with you. Your case was assigned to me, so I will begin the interview. And
Yes,
once we ask all of our questions, we're gonna ask the staff there, Sergeant Hill, to give us as to how you've been doing, what you've been up to.
Yes, ma'am.
And after all the testimony has been received, you have the last say. You tell us whatever you want us to know, and then we'll decision. You understand the process?
Yes, ma'am.
And listen carefully as I read the information into the record. Pronounce your last name again.
Barlow.
Trent Barlow. No middle name is indicated. Your DOC number is listed as 722-853. You're listed as a second offender. Indecent behavior with a juvenile, unlawful presence of a sex offender, and possession of meth. You have multiple sentencing dates. You were sentenced in 6/22 of 2017. That supervision was revoked on March 12th of 2020. And then you were sentenced on 8/13 of 2019. Your total DOC time is listed at 7 years. You have a parole eligibility date of March 24th of 2021. You have a good time date of June 7th of 2024, and you have a full term date of September 25th of 2025. Does that sound about right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You know your charge is quite concerning. What was going on?
Yes, ma'am. I just got involved with the wrong people and started self-medicating myself, using drugs. At the time, I've been kind of fighting addiction for a couple of years, but I've been through several programs to kind of get me to be aware what an addiction is and how to control that.
Okay, what was your drug of choice?
Meth and Xanax.
What age did you start?
Probably early 20s, maybe 21, 22.
Okay. And how old are you today?
I'm 36.
Have you had the opportunity to complete sex offender treatment?
Yes, ma'am, I have it at Stephen Hall in Bossier.
You completed Stephen Hall?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And what did you learn? What is your sobriety plan?
I mean, it's good now. Like I said, I've been sober for 4 years since I've been in jail, and just taking the class to kind of get you to be aware of the stuff that's going on around you, the people you hang out with.
So my question is, if you're successful today and you are released, how do you plan to stay clean and sober?
Get a job. Like I said, I gotta find out who I hang out with, friends, family. My family be there to support me.
Okay.
You know?
Anything else to stay clean and sober?
Yes, ma'am. Like I said, find a job, make money. I think I plan to get a job offshore, stay out there. It's just the people I hang around with. I had some negative friends that I was hanging around with, and I just be more aware of my surroundings.
Because when I look at your history, you went to Blue Walters in 2019, and like you said, completed Steve Hard 2022.
Yes,
and you
ma'am.
got your GED in 2022. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, I was a GED tutor over there. I helped them, the people over there try to get their GED.
Oh, good. Okay. I do want to inform you, for this process, we reach out to the law enforcement community, and there is opposition to your early release. Whose child that was that you were checking into school?
That was my girlfriend and I were in a relationship And
Like a different girlfriend.
yeah, that previous relationship that we were together for about 7 or 8 years, 7 years.
Then
And
you got with the girlfriend that's the victim in this crime.
yeah, when the daughter was probably an infant, young, and I just throughout the years just took care of her, and it got to
Okay, all that's in the record. I got that.
yes,
But what
ma'am.
I'm trying to figure out the girl when you got presence.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that was the current girlfriend I was with. She had two younger sons, and he had just missed the school bus, and it was just poor impulse control. I just got up and brought him to school. There was no.
Well, you were on supervision as a sex offender, and you were living with a woman with minor children.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Did you know that that was against your conditions?
Yeah. Well, the judge that I had at the time approved that he was okay with it.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's your statement. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And there is some victims' family opposition to your early release as well. The probation parole reached out to that child's mother and grandmother, and
Okay.
there has opposition expressed. There's nothing you can do about that.
Okay.
Sir, Mr. Hill, what can you tell us about this young man?
Well, he's a model inmate. He is currently let's see, I get this right. Inmate lawyer.
Okay, inmate lawyer.
Lawyer.
The commissary.
And he also works in commissary.
Good. Now, how many writers have you had in this jail time, huh?
Since I've been here, none. The last one I received was in Bossier in last year of March. It's been about 14 months.
March of 2022?
Yes, ma'am. 22.
What was that one for?
I was for contraband. I got transferred over to the minimum for the last couple of months, and I had some Tylenol in my property that I forgot that I had. That was a mistake on my part.
Okay. All right. All right, that's all the questions I have. Anybody have questions?
Okay, I don't see the documentation for sex offender treatment. You said you had sex offender treatment at Bossier.
Yes, sir.
Did you complete all 4 phases of the sex offender treatment?
Yeah, I completed 3 of them, and I was in the last phase, and then I graduated the program.
You didn't graduate.
Yeah, I graduated the program, but I guess the last phase that I was in, the 9 months of the program had ended, and I had just taken what was available to me at the time.
And while you were at Bossier, did you do any substance abuse treatment?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay, so you did the sex offender treatment and the substance abuse treatment?
Yes, sir. We had classes for both.
Okay, and when did you get the write-up?
March 2nd.
Yeah, of last year.
Oh, only 13, 14 months ago.
Yes, sir. 14, yeah. And like I said, it was some Tylenol pills I had in my property, and I forgot it was there. Like I said, it was a mistake on my part. I should have known better. I just had them in there, and when they transferred us down to the minimum, they had went through the property, and I found them in there.
How many pills did you have?
2 or 3. It wasn't much.
Thank you, Ms. White.
Is there anything you want to tell us before we vote?
So I've taken the classes that I could. I've taken everything that was available and everything that was made available to me since I've been down. And I think it's made me a better person. Like I said, I've kind of come to understanding what substance abuse is and other disorders that I have. So you take that into consideration. I've done other things to help people kind of better themselves since I've been here. I have 2 jobs. So if y'all can take that into consideration.
Thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
have a vote?
Yes.
Okay. Well, sir, since I was assigned your case, I will vote first. I do want to commend work that you're doing, not only for yourself, but for others.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very concerned about you as an individual on the streets. That I'm concerned about that. The records I have show that you completed phase 1 and 2, and you did not complete phase 3 of sex offender treatment. That's the records we have, and that's what I have to go with.
Yes, ma'am.
That's concerning for me. You do have a good time date of June 7th of 2024. The nature of the crime is concerning to me. The age of the victim was concerning to me. And you're on supervision and you still, you're still out with kids. That's concerning. So for me, and you have supervision history, for those reasons, my vote is to deny today. But I wish you well and continue doing the good things that you're doing. It's gonna help you when you get out. But try to get moved to where you can complete that sex offender treatment. Mr. Roche.
Mr. Barlow, based on law enforcement opposition, victim opposition, disciplinary write-up in March of 2022, and poor supervision history, I'm going to deny your request.
Thank you, Mr. Roche. Mr. Freeman.
I concur with my colleagues for the same reason.
So for the reasons been annotated, and you'll get this in writing, your parole has been denied. But again, I wish you well and continue to doing the positive things that you can do and try to get put somewhere where you can complete this sex offender treatment.
Yes, ma'am.
Reapply if there's opportunity. We want to thank you all at Union Parish for accommodating us this morning. Y'all take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.